I don't have nothing against nobody, but I'm aware.
I'm going to be honest with you because everybody's noticing it. Every single political commentator in America, every single one of them knows this, that if you do not step out and say things that are radically pro-Israel, or if you are too quiet on certain narratives and they want you to be radically pro-Israel, you can lose everything. That's truth. That is a fact. I'm not feeling like I need to hide from that anymore or be afraid to say it, rather, is a better way to say it, because I've endured this for years. I'm just at the end of my rope. I have given so much rope here and I am just done with it.
Now, she's out of a position at the Daily Wire, but I assume that she wanted to be out of that job. She didn't want to be there in the first place. That's just my perception. And when I think about some things that Kanye had said on the Drink Champs, that wasn't a lie. It might have been offensive, but it wasn't a lie. And the next day he lost $1.5 billion for speaking about something that wasn't a lie. That let me know who's in power and who's controlling things. And I don't have nothing against nobody, but I'm aware. And I ain't attempting to pick a side, but I'm aware. Now, before the Candace Owens firing or whatever, or however she terminated her contract with those people, she was on the Breakfast Club. She spoke about Ben Shapiro and the Daily Wire, and she said that they can't fire her. Then the next day she was gone. But what went viral from that Breakfast Club episode was that people tend to marry based upon their IQ. That was hella interesting to me. I'm going to let y'all hear what she got to say, then we're going to talk about that for a moment.
Now, I want to go back to something you said earlier, because I know a lot of people will hear you say, well, Candace, you're speaking a lot about, the black family, but then you married a white man.
Yeah.
Dr. Umar would have a huge problem with that.
They wild.
Okay. I would love to talk to him more about that because, it's always very interesting to me to hear this paradox of black people who will make an argument that, the system is racist, and then also make an argument like this, which is essentially making an argument for the Supreme Court to revisit Virginia versus Love and basically say that black Americans and white Americans shouldn't be marrying. I think the greatest thing ever is when people come together on the basis of who they love and get married. For me personally, I never thought of my husband as a race. This is very interesting to me that see people go, she's married to a white man. When I look at my kids, I'm not like, oh, my kids are mixed. I married the person that it made the most sense for me to marry. I have a mind that is just, if you even knew half the things that I'm thinking about, the stuff that I'm reading, just go all the time. It was difficult for me to find a partner that was a challenge to me. The challenge that I needed, whether you want to say like an academic challenge, whatever it is, with my same interests. It just was. What you will know, a lot of times people think that when people come together, it's because of how they look. Actually, I actually read this in a Thomas Sowell book, or maybe it was a Shelby Steele book. People tend to marry their IQ, which is interesting. You think like if you see two black people together, it's because they are two black people, but actually they are probably better matched based on their IQ. I fell in love with my husband just because I think he is one of the most brilliant people ever.
Now, I seen people on social media roasting her about that because she says people tend to marry based upon their IQ. And she was saying, the people were saying, so you're saying that black men's IQ is too low for you, so you didn't marry a black man. Now, my perception, I don't think that's what she was saying. And I think IQ does play a part in a lifetime commitment with the individual. I don't think that it is the sole purpose of marriage. Now, me, my whole life before I've got married, I'm a married man myself now. My whole life, I've only been attracted to smart women that was smarter than me. I never been attracted to idiotic women. You never seen me with a stupid girl. Sorry. I don't mean to judge individuals or nothing, but I'm not the type of person to be attracted to people that vibrate on a lower frequency than me, that is I'm not attracted to that. It's not nothing physical or the looks or none of that. Even though I perceived that all the women that I've dated was beautiful, but I love black women. I love me an intelligent black woman. Like if I wasn't a married man, Candace Owens would be attractive to me because she's smart. She's intelligent. She's a challenge. She's going to make me go research and go learn more and more and more. So a lot of women that listen to this podcast, if y'all listening to this episode, because I know we've gained a lot of more female followers, and I salute y'all. Thank y'all for coming over here to this boys club, man. That your looks, your breast, your wants, your sex, that ain't what real dudes want. Real dudes want an intelligent individual. We want a smart.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.